Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing some puzzles from my 1990s word search book. I haven't done this in a while. Michael Jackson might do that. Let me see. Just hold on to that page. Or you know what? We'll do TV shows, yeah. Oh, hit songs. Alright, let's do TV shows. And then we got Tupac on this side. I keep forgetting to not use this tripod that I'm using because it kind of limits. Let me see. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get the whole thing in the frame. All right. So I already see. I see. Freaks Geeks. I've actually never heard of that show. Ever. You know, some shows I've heard of that I was never like into, like Murder, She Wrote. I can't say I've seen one episode of that show, but I've definitely heard of it, you know. Let's see. But Freaks Geeks, I've never heard of. I'm just skimming through and see. Here we go. Skimming through and see what I see. If I see any. Oh yeah, Murphy Brown. I definitely remember watching Murphy Brown. Not. I don't know. It wasn't a big show I was into, but I definitely remember watching it. I can't really say what it's about. I remember the main character's face. I don't know, was she a lawyer or something like that? I do recall watching it here and there. I really don't even know. Some shows I didn't watch like consistently, or I would watch when they would do replays, right? So a lot of the times they do that where a show ends or something like that, and then they start showing it again on other channels. Like I think Roseanne is one of those that I watched, and it was like replays of it. Saved by the Bell. Yes, I remember watching that. Golden Girls. Aw, that is my sister's, one of my sister's favorite shows. And that's another show I don't, a lot of these shows, I don't really remember what year they came out or anything. I feel like most of them, I might have been watching them on replays. Golden Girls is definitely one of those. Because I don't recall sitting down like every week or something like that, waiting for a new episode. I don't know. It's okay. So I have some iced coffee here. I'm gonna take a sip. Okay, we have Fresh Prince. We have do we have Full House here? Yes, we do. Full House. I think I saw it just now. Here we go. Has anyone watched the Full House reboot? Did it even start yet? I know they were doing that. And did they get, I believe they got a lot of the actual people who played, and I don't even know. I don't know. I'm just kind of remembering what I heard about it. I didn't even know about that until recently, and I was like, really? I know Mary Kate and Ashley, though, didn't want to be a part of it, and I don't blame them. I was actually recently watching some Mary Kate and Ashley documentary style things. Like there's a good amount of YouTubers I watch, and they make videos like that, and I love them. I love documentaries, so they'll do that with actors and, you know, singers, musicians and stuff, where they kind of go the order of their life and things that might have happened to them in the industry, things, you know. It's never like official documentaries, but it's YouTubers, YouTube documentary style videos. But I watched one on Olsen twins, and it was very interesting because I really didn't know a good amount of what I found out on that documentary, on that video. Roseanne. So yeah, absolutely don't blame them for not wanting to be a part of that. I'm sure they want to put all of that behind them, and they haven't really been in the spotlight much. Simpsons was Simpsons is a show that I would just watch randomly. It was never a show I really got into. I do like that it's not you know, it's just episode by episode. You don't have to watch anything prior to that to understand what's going on. Like I guess like animes, where you kind of need to watch them in order to know what's going on. But Simpsons is cool. Rugrats. I remember Rugrats. I did used to watch Rugrats. I loved all those Nickelodeon shows. Real Monsters. I love that show. They don't have that here right now. Rugrats is what I'm looking for. Here we go. So we have Fresh Prince. Goosebumps. Definitely remember Goosebumps. Well, I remember watching it. I don't really remember any episodes or anything like that. But they used to have the Goosebumps books. Let's see. Yeah, they used to have the Goosebumps books, and I was super into reading just every and anything. I keep thinking I see Fresh Prince. Yeah, here we go. I was looking in this general area. Fresh Prince, okay. Goosebumps and King of the Hill. King of the Hill, I guess it's the cartoon shows. I'm not really like King of the Hill, Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad. I'm not super into those shows, but I will sit down and watch an episode, like if it comes on or something like that. Family Guy is hilarious to me, but I'm just not super into it, and I don't know. I've just never seen wait a minute. Okay, I thought I saw a word. Yeah, I did see a word. Goosebumps. Yeah, it's like those shows I would, you know, you sit down and watch it, but you're not actively going to look for it or actively like waiting for new episodes and stuff. But King of the Hill, I never watched many episodes of that. King of the Hill, King of the Hill, here we go. So we're done with this. Oz. I can't really remember what that show is about. I think I have an idea. Is that the jail show? I don't know. Yeah. I can't even remember what that show is about, so it's safe to say I was never into it. Seinfeld, love Seinfeld. That is a classic. I was definitely into the like Seinfeld, Friends, Will and Grace. Oh, I love that show. That was a show I really, really would look forward to seeing what's gonna happen next. And just the characters on that show was so funny. I love that show. Dang, it makes me want to go back and now and watch it. A different world. Y'all, it just started pouring outside. Wow. I did get a notification that there's a thunderstorm watch. Let's see. Whoa. You guys may hear a little bit of rain. I don't know, but it is pouring down. I have no reason to be outside today, thankfully, so Dawson's Creek. I was never into those type of shows. I think the closest show that I liked that was sort of like high school kids was My So-Called Life on MTV. I love that show. And yeah, I was never into like the Dawson's Creek and like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Think like shows like that. I don't know. Like they're more like drama, you know. I was never super into, but we all remember the Dawson's Creek theme song, right? Cheers. I did like Cheers. That was a good show. Felicity, another show I was not into. I can't recall watching one episode of that. I probably have, but I do remember how the main character looks. That's about it. Blossom, loved Blossom. Blossom, oh, Buffy is here. Okay, Buffy. I know Buffy was a very popular show. Just, I don't know, maybe I will go back and start watching some of these shows and see how I like it. I'm always looking for things that I can just binge watch, like, and it won't even be me sitting there just watching it back to back to back. It's usually I'm doing nails or I'm doing some type of something, and I like to have the background noise, still paying attention to what's going on with what I'm watching. But I like when I have a show I can binge, like just leave on continuously while I'm doing nails and stuff, and that I don't have to, you know, the movie stops, I'll put a movie on, it stops, and then I have to go look for another one to put on. I like having that background noise, so maybe I will look up some of these shows and start watching some. I recently have been watching, see, I forgot the name of it. I think it's Shrills. I'm pretty sure it's Shrills on Hulu. I'm checking for the name right now. Hulu is so weird with, okay, yeah, it's called Shrill. I think it's a Hulu, yeah, it's a Hulu, what do you call it? It's one of Hulu shows, basically. Original, like a Netflix original, it's a Hulu original. And I like it. I like it. It's just a show about a girl and she's overweight and she's tackling life and all of that. I like shows that are really about nothing much, like people just sort of living their lives and things they might go through at work and the drama with the relationships. Those, I like shows like that a lot, where they're not really doing much or there's not like an end game to the show, you know? Like Girls, I really love that show a lot, but there isn't really, you know, it's one of those shows that can keep going on and on and on, right? It's just 4 girls and other, you know, other characters, but they're just out here dating, having friendship drama, work stuff. Like, I really enjoy shows like that. So I'm watching Shrill right now, and I think there's 3 or 4 seasons, so I'm glad I could just leave it on I really am enjoying it though. So all we have left is X-Files and Blossom. I was never into X-Files, but I can just hear the theme song in my head. You know, some shows have really, you can really just, okay. You remember the theme song, it's just kind of iconic, right? So we're gonna do one more. Should I do hit songs? Yeah, it is really pouring down. Sneakers, interesting. Malls. You can do malls. Or let me just skim back here real quick. Let's see. The Matrix. This is probably the second time this week it's rained like this. It was really coming down heavy the other day too. And yesterday it was just a light rain. I guess, you know, spring is here, so. Cocktails. All right, I'm taking too long to pick. Let's do cocktails. All right. You guys hear that? Is the rain. Wow, it's crazy. All right. After, I already found a word. Aftershock. I'm looking at a lot of these and I've never heard of the aftershock. But I'm gonna guess it's called aftershock because maybe it hits you like after you take a sip, or it hits you like the drink really hits you, you know those type of drinks where it's like, mainly it's the sweet drinks too, where you're like, oh, this is so sweet, and then boom, like you're like, okay, I'm drunk. So I don't know what aftershock is. Apple sours, kind of have an idea, but no, I'm not too sure about what it is. Apple sours, I feel like that's that green apple drink, like I don't think it's Smirnoff, is it? I could be wrong, but there's like a green bottle. It's like a green, it's already green basically to drink. Taboo, never heard of that either. But then again, these are probably like 90s drinks, right? I wasn't drinking in the 90s. Oh my god, a Bacardi Breezer. It's probably like the first hint of alcohol a lot of young kids tried in the 90s. I do remember seeing those Bacardi Breezers though. Those are just like headache in a bottle. And you have to like drink a gazillion of those to get a little bit of buzz. Vodka, I don't know what that is, but I'm guessing there's vodka in it. Wow. And a VK. I might look some of these up just by just from curiosity. I definitely don't plan on making or ordering anything like this, but I'm very curious. Cinzano. Yeah, I'm kind of straightforward with my drinks. I'm a tequila girl. I like tequila. with lime juice and call it a day. A white wine or a red wine. But I have alcohol intolerance. Sadly, it kind of developed out of nowhere, and now if I do have a drink, I take an antihistamine because I will wake up with my face swollen. It's quite strange, but so I definitely don't do a whole bunch of experimenting with drinks, and I have no interest in none of that. But hooch, I've heard of that. I still don't quite know what it is. I think it's like one of those, is it like the homemade type liquor? Definitely have never had that, but I think we've all heard of that. Hooch. Here we go. Hooch. Lambrini. About the only one I've heard here is, Malibu, yeah, Martini. Martinis used to actually be my drink of choice. A gin martini, you literally just need one. That's it. 2 gin martinis, you're pushing it. You're pushing it. Anything after 2, I don't know. You might end up fighting somebody. I don't know. You just never know after that. So do not recommend. But I used to love gin martinis. That was my drink. I feel like it is a classic drink, but I used to go out and order it, and rarely would a bartender know how to make it. I used to like it stirred as well, not shaken. Like James Bond, like shaken, not stirred, right? I liked it stirred, not shaken. I do not want a whole bunch of ice particles in my martini. Yeah, gin martini dry up with a twist. And with the twist, it was shocking. I'm not even a bartender, but it was shocking how much, oh my God, Bacardi Breeze. That's like I was just saying it, Bacardi Breezer. The Smirnoff Ice though, that's like the Bacardi Breezer too. But it was so shocking to me how many bartenders will put a lemon slice in a martini. A lemon slice that is a twist. Lemon twist is very different. It was so shocking to me. And I live in New York. I would think these bartenders really know their stuff. They did not. And I used to have to tell them how to make it exactly. But throwing a lemon wedge in a martini, oh my goodness. But the twist, a twist in a drink is basically the skin, and it's like twisted a little bit, and you throw it in there. It gives it just a little bit of zest. You don't squeeze the lime in there, lemon in there, none of that. But yeah, that just brought me back because I just used to be like, oh, like eyes rolled, because as a bartender you should absolutely know what a twist is. But they will plop that lemon wedge right in right in that drink. A martini is such a classy looking drink, and they just plop that lemon wedge in there like it's a vodka. But yeah, anyway. I can't remember the last time I had gin. Yeah. Someone would have to make a nice drink and know what they're actually doing for me to have gin at this point in my life. But all of these like mixed drinks, no. Even during my party days, I was just very straightforward. Grey Goose, that was the drink everyone was drinking. Grey Goose with And I used to make, I think there's a name for it. But I didn't know that that was actually a drink where it's vodka and cranberry and orange juice. I didn't realize it was a drink, and then I found out it was like it's an actual drink, and it just tastes good. Vodka with yeah, you pour some orange juice, you pour some cranberry juice, and it just makes a nice mix. I forgot what it's called though. A Smirnoff Ice. Yeah, this is another one that's like I said, it's like the Bacardi Breezer. You know, those little bottles, and you think you're doing something, like you think you're actually drinking, and it's like barely any alcohol in them things. Just a headache. Martini. Mad Dog. I don't know what that is either. I don't know. I can't recall hearing about, well, ever hearing the name of this either. Mad Dog? I'm sure there's like, so like probably thousands and thousands of different types of drinks and names. And where is Mad Dog? Let's look for dog. Okay, there we go. See that? A Lambrini. I don't know what that is, but maybe it's something like a martini. I just see the "ini" at the end. Lambrini. I think it stopped raining or slowed down. Well, at least with the rain, it'll be a quiet day, because it is, yeah, afternoon, and people have definitely been outside. It's been harder and harder to film, and then at night, it's like I'm doing other things, or I'm asleep, or I just don't feel like filming. So I do like to film during the day. It's just not always the proper time. At night is the best because everyone's asleep, right? Like 2 o'clock in the morning is like the best time for me to film, but it's just, I just can't do it all the time. And I usually do film and schedule videos out if I can, if I am able to film multiple videos and then schedule them out. And sometimes I can film early in the day and then have it, you know, put out the same day. But it's tough trying to film in New York. Living in New York, it's summertime now. Man, they were out here. I'm surprised there wasn't more noise Memorial Day weekend. But that Monday, I think it was, on Memorial Day, wow. They just had the music on blast, like almost all day. Diamond White. But I am surprised it wasn't louder over here. Memorial Day weekend, I was actually doing laundry. I had no interest in festivities. I was really backed up on my laundry, and just, I had way too many things to do to think about partying or any of that. So, and I'm fine with it. Alizé, oh my God, I remember when Alizé became like very popular. I recall Tupac like drinking Alizé all the time. I think that's probably why I got popular, and it's so gross. Oh my goodness, it's like sweet and ugh. It's, I don't even know what type of alcohol it is, to be honest. I haven't drunk Alizé in forever. Wow. That is a headache in a bottle, Alizé. And then when Hypnotic started becoming popular, Hypnotic is that blue drink, and people will make what they call Incredible Hulk, because you mix the red Alizé, you mix the blue Hypnotic, and it makes right? Did it make green? Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong thing. But there was 2 colored drinks you would mix, and it will turn green, and it be called Incredible Hulk, and that was absolute headache. You're definitely having a hangover the next day. But Hypnotic was another gross alcohol. It was just kind of, I see white. It was just popular, you know, certain alcohol becomes popular. People just drink it, even if it's gross. And it's just like, for me, Hypnotic and Alizé were those drinks. I never got super into those, but I would definitely drink it sometimes. It was just, ugh, disgusting. White Ace, I keep feeling like I see it. See, I see Ace here. See white over here. I don't know what that is either. White Ace. Ace. I'm feeling like it's somewhere over here. Let's look for a W. Whole bunch of W's over here though. Seeing white. Okay, here we go. Yep. WKD. I don't know what that is either. Oh, I'm glad I found it fast. Oh, I think that's it. No, it's not. Archers and beer. They just have beer. No names of the beer, just beer. I'm not a beer fan either. And yeah, I'm just not a beer fan. I did try for my sister's baby shower. I was hosting it, so I just took into consideration people's preferences. Maybe some people don't drink, or maybe some people, you know, kind of just want to not drink that day or whatever. But I got non-alcoholic beer, and I have never had that before. I did hear of like Heineken has a non-alcoholic beer. I forgot the name of the one that I tried, but I found it on Amazon, and it's actually good. Everyone's like, well, a good amount of people. Some people hadn't actually liked it. My sister hadn't actually liked it. Obviously, she couldn't drink. There was nothing harmful in it. I don't even think it had calories in it, honestly. But I tasted it, and I actually liked it. But it's weird because I don't really like the taste of beer. I think people just drink beer and tolerate it because it gets them a little buzzed, and it becomes an acquired taste, you know, where they're kind of used to drinking it, but it's really disgusting. But this beer, it started with an A, and it's actually a Japanese beer. It was actually good. And it was so weird because it tastes like beer, but it tastes better than beer to me. It was good. So, but yeah, I'm really not into beer at all. It doesn't matter what type of beer. Recently, someone I knew, we were all hanging out, and she's very much into beer and just the different types of beer. So she had us tasting different beers and things like that, but it still wasn't something that I will go out and order or be excited to be drinking. But yeah. Oh, I think that is it. Yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and listen to me ramble. I haven't been rambling because I haven't been recording, so needless to say, I'm gonna be rambling a lot in the videos, because I haven't been able to bother you recently. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, let's get into the nails. I'm not a rhinestone or stone person when it comes to nails. I like more hand painted designs, but I've been feeling the bling nails. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next time.